Hello everybody, this is John here, aka Professor Bubbles, and welcome again to my laboratory. Today we're going to be talking about Lickilicky. It's a very unique Pokemon. Every time they make a print of Lickitung or Lickilicky, it's always some fun, gimmicky kind of effect. But this time around, they actually made one that's actually kind of competitive. And it goes, let's go crazy. For 3 colorless energies doing 90 damage, you get to discard a random card from your opponent's hand, discard a top card of their deck, and discard energy off their active Pokemon. Why does that sound good? Think about it. This card has 3 ways of satisfying win conditions, you call it that way. First, go through the naming. If your opponent has a small hand, or he limits his hand size, not only does attack does damage, but you're also decreasing their hand by 1 each time. So they only have 3 cards left, and you discard a key card like supporter. Well, that's a big hit. Also, on top of that, you're hitting a top card every time you do this attack. So there's potentials to hit the energies, the Pokemon, the really key cards of their deck. It disrupts that process. And on top of that, you discard energy. You play against ADP. What do they need? They need a water energy. A lot of those decks don't have many. They have like 2 or 3 at most. So guess what? Lickilicky goes out there. And how can you be able to get the attack one off by a second turn? Easy. You have a Welder and fire energy support. And you can do 2 double energy and a fire, or you could get double and put a twin. You got capture energy, and you pretty much is very simplistic to get this attack going off. And that's the premise of this deck. Everything else is just centered around supports. You use a Ringaroo to help filter out cards in and outs every so often to get through your deck. Evolution incense to get Lickilicky out. Crystals get the energy support back. Everything else is stable supports. Giant Hearth to get the fire energy, and you use buff paddings on your Lickilickys to give 50 more HP. So now instead of being 130, now it's a 180 beat stick. So I feel that Lickilicky is not a bad card, and we do have one trunk card in this deck, and that is Double V, because the fact that it does it has the same energy cost as Lickilicky. You can basically keep this card in your hand if you're able to, not without playing it first, and play at a key point of the game, because it does 120 plus 30 for every prize card opponent's taking. So if you're down to like opponent has 2 prize cards left and you have 4 taken, well, that's 120 plus 120, it's 240. So your double is kind of like your trump card to just get things out of the way, clean the board. So overall, I find Lickilicky being a very interesting deck that could potentially ruin your opponent's day. It's competing against ADP, it's competing against Pika-ROM decks, it's competing against Eternity decks, and it's hold its own because of what it can do. Because each of those key decks need to hit fast and hard. When you start discarding their energies, it really hurts them. They don't run the necessary energy costs that you normally would think people would run. So, well, I hope you guys enjoy this. Please let me know what you guys like, and subscribe to me if there's any comments or concerns about the deck. But other than that, again, always a pleasure. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.